I'm Brian.
And I'm Dan with the Niagara War Pigs ball hockey team.
And we're here today to talk to you about some of the new shin pads Bauer is offering ball hockey players.
Yeah, so Bauer actually just came out with that new, older version of a shin pad that people used to use back in the day, which is this one here. Typically this here, it's just a hard covered shell strapped together with these really annoying plastic straps that honestly everybody who played ball hockey can relate to. They were really frustrating and annoying. These new Bauer ones that they've come out with actual straps here where it's all Velcro. They last a lot longer. You don't need to replace the straps every time you break one or lose one for that matter, because you only get a certain amount, and if you lose one, you gotta buy a new pair of shin pads because you can't really go buy out new straps.
What you'll notice with these is it doesn't have the ankle protector. Kind of just ends right there at the shin. And would you say that these are better worn on sort of that deck surface?
So I find with these ones here, being plastic, as a defenseman, when I go down block shots, they slide really well. I don't have to worry about it getting stuck on cement or even getting stuck on a mylic type surface. So for that purpose, I really like them. They serve the same purpose, which is you don't feel anything. You can get slashed in these, you can block shots, you won't feel anything in these things.
An entry level shin pad?
Yeah, it's preference, what you like to use. This one here, it's a little more robotic. You don't have as much mobility. You're going to find that with both sets of shin pads. Like I said, this one here is just essentially an upgrade from what it used to be and what everybody was accustomed to back then.
So one of the other the shin pads that Bauer has come out with is the Pro ball hockey Shinguard, and I'll pull it out here. As you'll notice from the other one, it's obviously more of a fabric. So to Dan's point, when you are, I guess, blocking shots, or you are sliding, or you are going down and making contact with one of the, I guess, the deck surfaces or one of the cheese grater surfaces, is this fabric is more likely to get caught. But what you will notice with this shin pad is a few different things. One, it's got an ankle guard. The other one didn't. So I mean, if you're not a fan of the ankle guard, it is removable, which is a nice feature. And then it's got a bit of a sort of more advanced knee that kind of cups around.
I think that Bauer's kind of come a long way. They're going with a more traditional style, which is the ice hockey look. Yep. And that's exactly what they've done here. It's a little more sleek though. It's not quite as bulky as an ice hockey shin pad.
Yeah, you got a little bit more flexibility in the knee as opposed to sort of the other model that we previously showed you. Again, the shin pad itself is pretty strong. It's not going to sort of bend too much, but it is a more tapered version of sort of their shin pad. This shin pad also happens to be a little less breathable. As you can see, there's a lot of fabric to it as opposed to the other one. It's going to absorb a lot of your sweat. You're going to want to air this out after every game, otherwise it's not going to properly dry. Thank you for watching. All of the products featured here today are available at your BHI location or online at www.ballhockeyinternational.ca.